No, I don't trade on Twitch. I forgot I had my mic off, but I don't trade on Twitch, bruh. Use the Discord or the website that they created if their Discord is full. No, I'm not helping people. I don't boost on this game. I don't give fish. I don't give money, and I don't give it all enchant relics. I don't give anything. That's boosting. I'm not trading with you, bro. I'm sorry. I don't trade from people in Twitch. And I'm not looking to trade right now. If I was willing to trade with people, I would be in the trading Discord. It's not my Discord that's used for trading. It's the fish Discord. And if you can't get in the fish Discord, they have a website for trading. Because they made the website in case their Discord was full. But Twitch is not necessarily used for trading, joining people, or getting stuff in a game. You use it to watch long form content. I'm sorry, man, but I'm not looking to trade. Like, do you know what's crazy? The fact that I go on to Twitch, I stream on Twitch for people to watch my content, and most of the people that join are asking to trade, want fish, or money, or relics. And it's like, if you need those things, go to the trading Discord and get them. Or if you need money, just fish, bro. Stop being lazy. Like, the content is here for you to watch if you're bored as fuck. That's why that's why Twitch exists. So you can have long form content for you to watch if you're doing something that takes a long fucking time. Like fish. Not so you can go in the chats and be like, hey, I'm willing to trade for this one fish. Hey, can I get fish for this one rod, heavenly rod that's literally like 2 million coins for this rod? Or, hey, can I get enchant relics? Like, if you want to trade, there's Discord and a website for that. If you want relics, go trade. If you want money, go fish. Like, it's that simple. Those are your fixes, bro. Those are how to fix those issues. I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna trade anyone from Twitch. That's not what I do. I'm not someone who will stream on Twitch just to trade. If I want to trade for stuff, like if I have, example, no exalted relics, I will trade on the trading Discord, the official trading Discord, and nowhere else. I don't care if someone wants to trade on Twitch. Twitch is not the trading Discord. So like, I ain't care what you offer. If it's on Twitch, I'm not taking it. Yes, I play on private server and I don't let people join. Because if I let everyone join, then it's no different than a public server. It's kind of what I explained to people. You know? And I mean, like, sometimes when I explain that, right? Some people are like, no, it's still different than a public server. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Yeah, it's different in the sense of, like, I can choose who to, like, invite, right? But, like, if I just allowed everyone to join, it's just a public server. And that's what I have to explain to some people. But yeah, as soon as I do that, it's no different. And so, you know, I just chill out and stuff. Like pretty much what I do is I talk about like random shit, and I also just try to do my own thing in the private server. And if I get bored of fish, I usually switch games and I play like Twisted Tabor or something else. So. I just caught a mustard. Oh, I caught a secret. But I already had the mustard. I didn't really need it. I needed the long. That's what I needed. Because what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to catch the rest of the fish I need, which is long pike, ancient orca, and ancient kraken. That's because I'm trying to make them shiny and sparkling. Because I'm almost finished with making the entire bestiary shiny and sparkling. The entire bestiary right now is sparkling, except for those 3 that I mentioned. Because there's a bug with the ancient kraken at the moment, to where if you catch the kraken and you let go of the kraken, you can't catch the kraken again. Like it'll be in the water, you would be able to see it in the water, but you won't be able to catch it. So it's only like a one-time thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why can't I catch it again? And that's what happened. Like I'm like, why am I not able to fucking catch it again? Is it my luck? And then I found out after like the 3rd ancient kraken, where I was just fishing because I used like 3 totems per kraken. So I'd just be fishing for this ancient kraken that's never gonna appear. And I pointed that out on the 3rd one. I'm like, look, as soon as I fish up the regular kraken and I let it go, I'm not gonna catch the ancient one or the regular one again. And that's what happened. I was like, well, it's a bug. Because it's like, what the hell? And I mean, I don't know how to report bugs. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to report a bug. I can't really report it in the fish support. Like, I'm looking in here, there's only appeals, reports for Discord misconduct and in-game misconduct. And then there's roles. So I don't know where to go to report it a bug. No, because report in conduct is like player. So if it's in report player for in-game conduct, that's me reporting someone for like exploiting, not really like a bug in the game. So I've just been trying to look for bug reports this entire time, and I haven't been able to find it. And I'm starting to think that they don't have a bug report channel. Let's see. Nope. I don't see it. There's suggestions. That's not bug reports. I have to like DM a mod about it? I don't know. I tried DMing Kiwi about it. But I got like no response. Probably because they have a bunch of DMs. Yep. So I don't know if it'll ever be fixed. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's worth a try. Like I already messaged Kiwi. So it's a matter of like time seeing if he like read my message or not. And if he didn't, he probably has way too many DMs. And so then it might never be fixed. It's like, uh-oh. That just makes the ancient Kraken basically impossible to get at that point. Because then you have to get it first try. You can't just keep trying to get it over and over again. And I mean, that happened once. And then I got absolutely destroyed. Like, literally what happened is I caught it, and then it was taking like 10 eons to catch. And then it got out of my bar and I lost. Because I only had like 5% of the bar that I could use. And I mean, hey, at the moment, because I do not have the Phantom Meg cot, I'm trying to save up my money for this Phantom Meg weekend for me to be able to catch a Phantom Megalodon. And I'm using Training Rod right now because of the fact that it has the best chance of catching the long pike. So I'm using Weird Algae with Training Rod. And the reason why I'm trying to catch the long pike is so I can register it into bestiary and get it shiny and sparkling. Because pretty much the only shinies I'm missing are the ones in my inventory that are favorited. except for the minty frigid crab. The frigid crab was already shiny sparkling. It's just I kept that one because it was minty and big. Like, see? Look at this thing. It's green. But yeah, so I need the Deep Emperor. I need the axolotl. I actually don't need the rabbit fish. I need the crown bass. And that's pretty much it. Okay, let me go to this. Let it load. So I've completed all of these. Remember, crates cannot be shiny or sparkling, so crates do not count. But everything else, like, they're all shiny and sparkling. Like all the pinks. Just clicking them all to show you. They're all shiny sparkling. And now we're in the purple. Which I need the swordfish, which I'm working on. The glacier swordfish. The starlit weaver, right there. Wood-scaled guppy, right there. The halibut in my inventory. Stormcloud anglerfish in my inventory. Chipperfin haddock right there. Marshgrove crab right there. Can't do that one. Frostbite flounder in my inventory. Icefang barracuda is also in my inventory. Titanfang grouper is right there. Twilight glowfish, it's in my inventory. Same with the sailfish. And yeah, that's the only things I really need to do for the purples. And then for the yellow, everything is done except for the here, let me find it. Yeah, the axolotl and crown bass. And then everything, I'm pretty sure, in the thing except for the crystals, because I don't think I can make the crystals shiny and sparkling. And I can't really get the crystals back, so I can't get the blue crystal back or the green crystal back. So I'm pretty sure they can't be made shiny or sparkling. But yeah, everything in Mythical is shiny and sparkling except for the Icebeard Shark. And this is over like several like weeks of progress because they add more fish, so I have to catch all this fish, and I have to make all this fish shiny, and then they're gonna add more fish, and then I'm gonna have to make those fish shiny. It's like, well, But yeah, everything in exotic except for the orca is done. Yeah, see, the only thing I need a shiny in the exotic is the orca. And then these three are shiny sparkling. That's shiny sparkling, shiny sparkling. All these are shiny sparkling. These are shiny sparkling. So it's like I got everything else except for those couple of fish. And then I need the long pike and ancient orca and ancient kraken. Unless they added another secret fish I do not know about. Like here, let me go look real quick. Because they could have added another secret fish other than the orca. Nothing, nothing. Oh, still only ancient kraken. Nope, nope, nope. Ancient orca. Nope. So yeah, that's kind of why I am doing this at the moment. It's because I'm trying to complete the game before it releases its new update, and if it releases its new update, then I have more things to catch. Which is like, no, that's bad. But also like, yay, new content. So it's like, yay, I get more things to do, but no, I don't want that because I want to be able to be like the first person to complete this shit. But yeah, that's kind of why I do this. Hello, R4, welcome to the stream. Currently trying to get the long pike while waiting for the uh, orca migration to be albine orcas. I'm trying to get the ancient orca, but right now I'm also trying to get the long pike. So then it's registered in my bestiary. I don't need it. Okay, no, that's not the reason why I'm catching the pike. If I get it from you, it's gonna register from you, and I can't make it shiny or sparkling. That's why I don't trade for it. Because that's a lazy way out, and it's not necessarily registering into my bestiary. It'll say you caught it, but I can't make it shiny or sparkling, which means that it's not registered in my bestiary. Because I didn't catch it. That's why I have to catch it. No, I don't trade for fish on Twitch. I trade on the Discord, like the fish trading Discord. That's where I trade. And I'm not looking to trade right now. There's also the fish trading website that you can use if you can't get in the Discord. Because it's full or something, I don't know. I don't look to trade for fish because I don't necessarily need fish that I haven't caught yet. Because if I haven't caught it yet, it's not gonna help me. And the prime example of this is when I traded for a phantom egg when phantom eggs were bugged. See, look, shiny sparkling minty. I go to the bestiary, I go to ancient isle. Look, it doesn't show shiny or sparkling because it wasn't caught by me. Hello, Hexy. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's why I need to catch it. I've been playing for a while. I'm level 1000, but I don't really allow people to join the private server. And Twitch is usually used for watching, not necessarily joining. I only trade in the Discord and on the website. I don't use Twitch to trade. So if people offer me something on Twitch, I decline their offer because I don't trade on Twitch. And I'm not even looking to trade at the moment. Well, it's also the fact that I'm just not looking to trade at the moment. I'm not gonna let people know when I'm ready to trade. Because all I do is I'm like, if I want to trade, I just head to that place without saying anything. And I usually use the Discord. The website is only if you can't really join the Discord. Because the Discord probably is full. Like the fish Discord. Because they can only hold a certain amount of people in their Discord. Which is why they have to make a website for trading. because it's full. And a website doesn't really have, you know, a certain amount of people that can just be in the thing. It can have like a bunch more people, and they can also set up like values and stuff for fish. So then people know what value the fish they're trading for is. Although to me the value thing is kind of wonky at the moment. Because you got people trading North Star serpents for a great white shark. Which is kind of dumb, but it's whatever. When is the orca migration? What? I thought it would have already happened by now. I'd add a new rule being like this: no trading. This is not the trading hub. I will not trade you. And what's here, let me think. So what's crazy, right? Is that I watched a fucking Moist Critical video. Yes, I watch a lot of Moist Critical, or somewhat, or I've seen in the Moist Critical video, and it was like he got rage baited. It had the title Rage Bait, and it's basically like he got rage baited by Elon Musk to play the game that Elon Musk was saying he was good at. I do not allow people to join in the server, and no, I'm not popping auroras. If you want to find servers that are popping auroras, you join people's private servers in the Discord. But if you can't do that, then you're kind of out of luck, man. It should be in their titles, though, if you're looking on Twitch. Not necessarily like just click one and find out. Like if you search up fish aurora, like popping aurora or whatever, you might find it on Twitch. But yeah, so when uh when I saw that Moist Critical video, I already knew what he was talking about. He was talking about Elon Musk, and when Elon Musk was acting like he was a hardcore gamer and got mad after people pointed out that it's not even him. And then it rage baited Moist Critical so hard to be playing a Path of Exile or whatever the fuck he was playing. A lot more than he did before. And so he's been playing so much to where he hasn't been like showering and shit. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? That's how effective the rage bait was. Like, oh my god. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good, effective strategy to keep people engaged in stuff as you rage bait them. And I mean, hey, it works on me. Like whenever I get rage baited, I will end up like repeating the fucking shit out of the same topic, and then people will be like, "Stop repeating, bro." It's like, well then listen, bro. Like yesterday, I was arguing with a Grimmist in Ghost of Tabor. Well, not in Ghost of Tabor, but in the Twitch about camping, because there's different forms of camping, and this was yesterday. And since I got rage baited hard, I just kept repeating that there are different forms of camping. And he was thinking that I was an idiot, even though it's just a fact. There's not just one form of camping in a game like that. Like, even when I explained the situation to other people that I know and people who have been playing gun games for years, like COD at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which 5 is just Cold War. But uh, they literally were like, in terms of like Tarkov experience, this is indeed camping. They are temporarily camping in front of your entrance because they heard you. They will kill you. They want your loot. So it's like, it's still camping, man. I literally pointed that out to him. I asked for clarification from friends and people who have a lot of experience in these games because I don't have that much experience in Tarkov and shit. But I've played a lot of COD during like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and like Black Ops 1. So it's like, bro, like it makes no sense. And that's what I was like. I was like, this makes no sense. How would it not be camping? And I tried explaining to him that even if I didn't go out, it's either I would have gotten baited or I would have gotten absolutely just death by having no food and water. Because he would have probably camped me for a long ass time because he heard me. Because he has a favorable fight. I have to go outside to fight him. But I explained it after the stream, like after the Grimmist, the confrontation with Grimmist. Now I don't have any hate towards him. He's a pretty cool guy, but like, bro, after the stream, I went up to those friends and I said that, yeah, I went up to the friends and then I was like, yo, I'm gonna explain a situation and you're gonna tell me if it's camping or not. And I explained the situation, and they were like, well, if they heard you in that crate, and if it was me, I would have probably done the same thing. And yes, it's clarified as camping because you're camping the entrance, which is what I said. They were like, yeah, they're camping your entrance. You only have one exit, so they're camping the entrance of the crate. So if you leave, you're dead. And since this is a looter shooter, they could actually have nades to just throw in to make you go out if they want you to go faster. But in terms of like, if you're not gonna go out and they don't have any nades, this is basically camping. They're gonna sit there because they heard you for however long they want because they know as soon as you exit, you're probably dead. Because you don't know where they're at, they know where you're at. So they have a more favorable duel. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. But then I was just called an idiot and all this other shit. And they're like, well, I don't know why he would call you an idiot if you're true. Like, if this was true. Like, it was facts. And this is coming from like 5 other people that I DM and that play these types of games. Like, I don't play with them that much because they play a bunch of Fortnite, but like they know this stuff because they played Tarkov for like thousands of hours, which Tarkov is basically Ghost of Tabor just on PC and not VR. And it's kind of what or Ghost of Tabor was inspired by, for the most part. That's why when I sit in a spot for a few minutes, I say I'm gonna temporarily lodge myself in here, which is basically camping. So I'm gonna be sitting there for a bit. And if I heard someone, I would temporarily lodge myself in a place they don't know about, camping the entrance. So it's no change. It's still camping. And yes, this was yesterday, but it's still it ticks me off that people don't know there's other forms of camping. And yeah, after I got like quote laughed at, quote unquote, by Grimace, or called an idiot after the stream, I went to prove myself right. I went to my friends, didn't tell them anything except for the situation, and asked them what the guy is doing and if he is a camper or not. And they all agreed, yeah, he's a camper. Like, I was like, hypothetically, and then I drew like a crate. Like I used my mad stick figure drawing skills, and I drew like the situation I was in, but I didn't say it was me. And I was like, hypothetically, if you were in this situation and go in Escape from Tarkov, what would this guy be doing if he heard you in this spot? And they're like, he would probably camp the shit out of it. Like, he would temporarily camp if he heard me in there so he could kill me. But either way, I'm gonna stop talking about that. I just wanted to update it because of the fact that I went to friends about it. Like, I didn't explain that that anyone made me mad about it to my friends. I was just like, hey, what do you think about this situation in Tarkov? And they were like, yeah, this guy has good advantage. He's gonna camp that shit. And it's like, yep, I exactly knew this. This is what I was explaining. Because camping can even mean after you arrive there. There can be people camping that after you get in there. So it's not necessarily before, it can also be after you arrive. There's no specific time frame on when you can start camping. That's why I said it's still a form of camping. They don't have to be there before you arrive. Because just imagine you let's say it was before you arrived to that thing. Let's say you arrived to that thing, you don't know anyone's camping the area right after you arrived. So you're opening the door, you go in, and then someone gets there and they just go, "Well, the door's open. Let me just sit here and wait." And this is like 10 seconds after you arrived. And you don't know that they're out there camping because they saw that the door was open. It's still camping no matter what, right? Because they're as soon you don't know that he's there. He knows someone might be in there because the door's open. So he will watch it until he gets a clarification that no one's there after 10 minutes or until someone walks out. And if the care package is recent, he most likely knows that someone is in there. So he will stay there for 10 minutes, which is temporarily camping. And temporarily camping is still a form of camping. So that's basically the same situation I was in. The guy knew I was in there. And it's like, well, I'm screwed. Also, I wish this long pipe would hurry up. But yeah, that's literally what I did after the stream. I just went up to my friends and I was like, look at this situation. Now answer my question. Is it this or this? And they're like, it's this. And like when I heard him say that, yeah, fish. Hello. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's why I say rage bait is like really effective. Especially on me, it's just kinda like, bruh. I'll end up start repeating what I say, and it's like, well, and people will be like, you're repeating yourself, and it's like, yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just very angry because you're not listening. And you're calling me these words that make me even more angrier because it just proves that you're not listening. It's basically what it's like. Who is that? Hang on. Give me a second. I'm back. I had to deal with something. Yeah, I had to go help someone. That's why I was AFK for a while. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I do not give people relics. It kinda shows on the chat rules, bruh. No, it's not Pliss. It's I don't give people stuff. Sorry, bro. Okay, bye. Hello, Voidcaster. Welcome to the stream. Which rod? Which rod are you talking about? I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, Zeus rod? The reason why people say Zeus rod is bad is because it's 1.5 million and it's worse than Rod of the Depths. Because Rod of the Depths has a better passive than Zeus Rod. Well, it's the reason why the Zeus Rod. I think the passive like halves the value of the fish. Here, let me check. Electric shock mutation. Oh, they fixed it. Never mind. But I mean, like, yeah, it seems fine. It's just the luck is worse by like 100% than the depths rod, and the depths rod is only 750,000. So you're paying like double the price of Rod of the Depths. Or well, it has 60 left luck. But also the passive of Rod of the Depths is where it just gives you an extra fish every so often. No, I'm not boosting anyone Dark Hybrid. So I'm not helping people get anything. Sorry. Game's supposed to be independent, not boost sessions. Yeah, I got Saphiric Rod because it's the level 1000 rod. Yeah, I'm level 1000, but I'm right now trying to grind for a long pike. I don't help with any type of rod. It doesn't matter if it's brick rod. I don't help with any type of rod or enchant relic or fish. Literally, one of my rules is don't ask for any type of item or money in any game. Or don't beg for that stuff because I'm not going to help with any type of item or money. Which means that in fish, it would be fish and relics and then cash, which is just more fish. You got your little brother, the brick rod? I mean, like, yeah, the brick rod sounds cool, but I mean, for me, it's just another rod that will just sit in my inventory, and I just don't want more things that sit in my inventory and do absolute fuck all. Like, bro, if I go to my equipment inventory, I bought all the rods from Atlantis to make sure I had 100%, but this is sitting in my inventory doing nothing. This is sitting in my inventory doing nothing. So is this. This one as well. This one. The Riptide, Resourceful, Rapid, Precision. Like if you look at this, most of these are rods that I'm never going to use, yet I had to get them to make sure that this is 100%. And they're just going to sit there and do nothing. So for me, it's like, it's kind of just a waste of space, even though there's not really any space to begin with. Hello, Julian, and hello, Complex. Welcome to the stream. I'm just explaining why getting more rods and... No, I don't trade fish. It's in rules. I don't trade fish on Twitch. It depends, cause if you look at the Atlantis rods, they costed like 1 million, and you got rods like the Champions rod, and this was 1 million, by the way. and it has 45% lure speed, 65% luck, and it's overall worse than a rod that's 250,000 cash less than it. Like it costs 250,000 less. And it's literally near the crystallized rod. The crystallized rod was literally like 23K. And this rod is nearly as good as this rod. So you're telling me a 23,000 cash rod is nearly as good as a million cash rod? Or dollar? I'll just say dollar because it's easy. But like, bro, that makes no sense. So if it's gonna be like the champion's rod, it's terrible. No, I do not help people with money. Farm it yourself. This game is all about being independent, bro. I'm not helping you with 2 million fucking money for the heavens rod. I don't know who thinks that someone's going to help them farm 2 million fucking cash when it takes me 8 hours to get 4 million. Like, bro, it's gonna be like 4 hours, and then I have to give you like 3,000 fish or some shit. I have to give you like a bunch of fish, and that takes you like 2 hours to give you all those fish because there's no bulk like handing over. I can't give you bulk amounts. I give you one at a time. So who in their right fucking mind thinks that they're gonna fucking help you with a fucking rod that costs that much? Stop asking for shit. I swear, bro. I am chill. It's just that I told the guy that I wouldn't help him with stuff. I mean, you should just get a brain, Julian. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Because even if you go to other Twitch channels and ask the same shit, where you're like, help me with Heaven's Rod, then it's like they're gonna say no, and for obvious fucking reasons. Chat rules don't show up when you already chatted before. It's only when you're first time chatter. So when you're a first time chatter, when you click on send a message, it'll pop up with the rules of the chat, and it will tell the people about the like the rules and what to follow. Yeah, my rules are fair because there it's no racism and no like slurs. Keep cuss words at a minimum because of auto mod, and no begging, and I play alone. So my rules are fair. It's just a lot of people come into the chat being like, I'm not gonna read them. And then you get people who are like, can you trade fish? Can you help me with this rod that costs 2 million fucking dollars? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna help you with that. Well, that's cool. Just make sure it's not duped. Yeah, it because people can give you a random Nessie and it could be duped, and then it could like get ruined. So just go to like the trading Discord, and there should be a bot in the trading Discord where you can search up the fish and what its weight and see if it's duped. If it is, you might want to throw it away instantly. But yeah, Micro, you can see how sometimes people can be unreasonable, and it's understandable why I would tweak out on that person. Like I've been asked by a lot of people to help with Heavenly Rod, and it's like, bro, that rod is like 2 million. Why would a streamer give a dupe to Nessie? I mean, it's because there's a lot of Nessies that are duped, and you can't really tell if they're duped or not unless they're unappraised. So if they're unappraised, then it's not really duped, which is why unappraised Nessies like skyrocketed in value. But then if you go to appraised Nessies, people put them in termed with like duped Nessies, even though they're removing the duped Nessies. So you know. Oh, complex. Do you know what's funny, bro? Literally, I've been trading in the Discord, right? And there was a guy who gave me 2 North Star Serpents for a golden sea pearl. So he gave me 2 North Star Serpents for a singular golden sea pearl. How can you tell if a Nessie is duped? So, just tell me the weight of the Nessie and what the mutation is, and I can look for you. Because it's in the Fish Trading Plaza Discord, and in order to check, you have to have uh you have to go into bot commands. Go into bot commands and do /dupe check. And then you do Nessie for the fish, of course. And then you put in the mutation. So like if it's shiny, sparkling, mythical, who already appraised it? And then it's 2,451. Yeah, I mean it, I guess. So if you appraise it, you want to check it before you appraise it. Oh, it's like 5,000 kg. I don't know. Well, we can't really check it now because you have to check it before you start appraising it. Because if you appraise it, it'll come off as like a clean instead of being able to check to see if it's duped. Which is why before you appraise it, you want to check if it's duped or not. So you don't get absolutely slapped when they start removing the dupe Nessies. I mean, they are removing them, and they've patched the dupe, but they haven't fully like removed all of them that were duped. You put the North Star Serpent on your ult for safety. I don't think the North Star Serpents were duped. There was already way too many in the market to begin with. Like, bro, I literally saw people who farmed only North Star Serpents for the entire event. And they had like 200 North Star Serpents, and it's like, well, I don't think they would really need to dupe it if there's that many per person. Hell, even for me, I had like 7 or 8 North Star Serpents before I started trading them away. So it's like, well, you have too much of a gambling addiction. Yeah, I understand this. I mean, hey, that's what I did for my Nessie and stuff. Like, look at my Nessie, bruh. Look at this thing. It's so epic. I'm pretty sure that's like the only minty Nessie. Cause I just kept it. And then I got this. Which I'm trading out for like exalted relics. Do I have the brick rod? I don't need the brick rod. I don't want it. That's the thing. Like I've heard about the brick rod. I just do not want the brick rod. No, I don't know how to get it, and I don't really want to know how to get it. I don't really want it. You caught 2 megs in a row with Arctic Rod? Damn. I mean, hey, that just shows you that the northern expedition rods were kind of good. And a lot of them were cheap. And then you look at the fucking rods in Atlantis, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm paying $1 million for a rod that's worse than crystallized rod. And crystallized rod was like what, 23,000 cash? Because you caught one, then the next day a meg spawned. Ah. Well, I mean, hey, technically you caught 2, yeah. But what I'm trying to do at the moment is save up for like this Saturday to try and get the Phantom Meg. And then also try to get the several different, you know, secret fish I have to get. No. Because I play solo. If I let, like, this is basically what I tell people. I'm like, if I allowed everybody to join, right? If I allowed everybody to join, there's like no difference between a public server and my private server at that point. They're both just public servers. Then. And that's what I tell people. I'm like, there's no difference between a public and private server. The only difference is that I'm only, if I want to, I can just only allow friends in my server. Or I can just play by myself. That's the only difference. If I enable it to where everyone can join, then it's just another public server. And like, It's, there's been some people who have been like they don't accept my decision, so they're like, "Don't worry, I will only farm EXP in there." I'm like, "Bro, you can do that in a public server." There's no change from you farming EXP in my private server to you farming EXP in your public server. It's like, what? It's just the fact that I don't want to be followed like I'm a mother duckling. Because the last, like, when I started streaming fish, which is when I was like, what, like level 200, I started streaming fish, and I was being followed like a mother duckling whenever I had uh my private server open. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to be followed like this. Abyssal Spectre Rod is not great, especially since it's let me check the price. Let me check. It's a million, and it has no passive. Like here. See, look. What rod would I say is good for catching orcas, megs, and krakens? Um, if you don't care about catching the secret, then I guess the Rod of the Forgotten Thing. Because it doesn't need hasty. You can use whatever enchant you need to use for it. And it's not like it's bad. The only thing that's bad about it is the fact that they made it to where the megalodon cannot catch secret fish anymore. So you can still catch the secret fish with your fishing rod, but you can't catch it with the megalodon, which I was so confused when they were like, you can catch it with the megalodon. I was like, really? I thought it only gave you the same fish that you fished up. That's what I was like. Well, then again, that's just luck. But if you look at the Abyssal Spectre Rod, it literally costs 1,000,000 coins. It has 25% lure speed, 90 luck, 0.2 control, and 70 resilience. That's the only reason why it's 1,000,000 is because of the 70 resilience. But other than that, it's not great. It has no passive. You know? That's why I said it's not that great. Because un- unless you're farming for the Kraken, you don't really need 70% resilience. If you're only level 400 and you want something good for like legendaries and krakens, I would recommend the Kraken rod. Because the Kraken rod is 60% lure speed, has basically the highest luck out of all of the rods in the Atlantis, and it has good control and resilience, and it has good uh passives. Like here, let me go read out the passives real quick. Okay. Hasty if you want insta catch. That's if you want insta catch though. But if you read the Kraken passives, it has 10% chance to double any fish caught, a 5% chance to apply the tentacle surge mutation, and after 50 catches, you will have a guaranteed legendary, mythical, or exotic. So after 50 catches, you will have a guaranteed legendary and up. And then the 10% chance to double any fish caught is really good as well. If you want it to be your money rod, you could have it have quantum or abyssal. You don't necessarily need hasty because it has 60% lure speed. So it's basically like you have a rod of the depths, except it can double fish, has a mutation on it, and uh is able to do other stuff. Oh, there's a orca migration. But as soon as you showed me the Abyssal Spectre rod, I already knew about what rod I'm gonna use for the Ancient Kraken at that point, because it has 70% resilience, so it's gonna easily smack the shit out of that Ancient Kraken. But I have to catch the Ancient Kraken, so it's like, well, uh-oh. That's why I wanted to get the Rod of the Forgotten Fang with Mystical. It's just regular orcas. God damn it. But yeah, that's why it's a good like reason to have that. Like actually, instead of using the here, let me see. You have the Abyssal Spectre Rod. Well, don't use the Abyssal Spectre Rod for anything other than like the Ancient Kraken. But I don't think I really want to use it for the Ancient Kraken because it only got 90% luck. So, you know, that's not something I want to risk on getting a regular Kraken and then being like, well, fuck. So I'm gonna actually swap enchants for my Sephiric Rod to Mystical. And I'm gonna have my Rod of the Forgotten Fang be the money-making rod. Because the Sephiric Rod will have it be instantly set to 60%. So if I get this Mystical, where it has a lot of resilience, and it already has 20% resilience, and now it's at 65% resilience, then I can probably easily catch the rod or the ancient Kraken. Yeah, but that doesn't really help me that much. Because then again, the luck is also pretty bad. Like if I wanted like good resilience, I would just put mystical on this, and I already have 60 more luck. Because I'm fishing for a secret. I need more luck than anything. Like yeah, resistance is good because I do need resistance to be able to catch the thing. But in order to fish the thing, I need luck. You know? Like how am I gonna fish the thing if I don't really got luck? And the Atlantis rod, compared to any other type of rod, they're just really bad. Like none of them are stage 8. They're all stage 7 and they're worse than no life rod. Like the highest rod that you can see from the Atlantis thing is the Kraken rod. The next best rod is the Poseidon rod. So it's like the Poseidon rod and the Kraken rod are like the only worthwhile rods to get. Actually, no. Zeus rod is 1.7 million cash. Do you pay nearly 2 million cash for something that has less stats than the depth rod? You're paying $1 million more for something that has less stats than it makes no sense. Which is why I say it's like that's the reason why I don't really get rods that I don't need. Because these rods I'm never going to use because they're not good. The only one I use is the Kraken rod because it has the chance to double the fish I catch. But I'm only using it because of the fact that it has the chance to double. But even then, like that's the best rod, and it's like 400,000 cash cheaper or coins cheaper. So it's cheaper than the Zeus rod, and the Zeus rod is worse. And then there's also just the Tempest rod, which the wiki says itself is a pretty bad choice. Like the Tempest rod offers extremely high resilience and a strong control stat, but struggles in all other aspects. Its low luck stat makes it a bad choice at any stage of the game for its price. How long did it take me to get level 1000? Well, I reached level 750 before the update. And then I got to level 800 in like the first 3 days because of the Kraken pool. And then after like the first double EXP weekend, I was already max level. Because of the double EXP made it to where everything gave like 50,000 EXP in the Kraken pool. So the mythicals gave 50,000. Kraken pool is a lot better if you want EXP and crates at the same time. Atlantean Storm gives less EXP overall. Because the mythicals in the Kraken pool, the best one gives 50,000 EXP, and then the second best one gives 40,000 EXP. And then the legendaries, which they have two legendaries, it'll be 27,000 EXP and 20,000 EXP. So you have four fish that give you above 20,000 EXP in the Kraken pool, and that's mostly what you're going to be fishing. And that's during double EXP weekend. Even without double EXP weekend, you have four fish that give above 10,000 EXP. Grand Reef is not worth it. Grand Reef is like way worse than Kraken Pool. Kraken Pool is the best money making and EXP spot because the Kraken Pool you can fish up the Kraken and you get like a bunch of money per fish. Like, I'd have to fish up one fish just to show you. So here, let me do that real quick. I gotta click sell and then go down there. Well, yeah, because Atlantean Storm, at least you're not fishing up crates. Unlike in Grand Reef. If you're in Grand Reef, which Atlantean Storm is in Grand Reef, you're fishing up a bunch of crates. And that's because they nerfed it to shit. Because they were mad about people farming a bunch of EXP in Grand Reef early on. And so they nerfed the shit out of Grand Reef, putting a bunch of crates in it. And that's why you fish up mainly crates in that area. Like here, look, subspace Kraken, right? Or the Kraken's subordinate. So this is just the legendary, right? So I'm gonna go to Moosewood, right? I just caught one fish, one singular fish, and it's the Kraken subordinate or Herald. Sorry. Yeah, it gives 4,500 if you perfect catch it, and without clever. If you do it with clever, it's above 10k. Here, let me go here. Grab this. Look, just this fish is 10 grand. So you can understand why if you get a bunch of these, let's say you get 100 of these, you already have 1,000,000. If you had 100 subspace Krakens, Herald. So it's like if you fished up a bunch of fish in the Atlantean pool. Yeah, I'm teaching him that Kraken pool is the best place for money at the moment in EXP. Because with Kraken pool you can get 10,000 per fish if it's subspace, like if it's a Kraken Herald or above. If it's the mythicals, then it's gonna be a lot more. And especially EXP wise, if you have clever and double EXP, you're gonna get a uh you're gonna get a bunch of mythical because of the bait. Well, you don't need to grind there because of the bait. You don't need any bait. If you're talking about the crates aren't really nerfing it that much. And plus the fact that you can just catch the Kraken there. Like I AFK'd there several times and I caught the Kraken like 3 times while I was macroing. In like one run of my macro. Hello Complex, welcome back. Oh my god, this fish is so annoying. I should have probably put on a seaweed and not that. I'll avoid angler. Here, let me fucking put on a different bait. Alright, there we go. Here's a legendary from this thing. Is my joins on? I do not allow people to join me, sorry. How often do I use my tidebreaker underwater? I never use it. Because there's no reason to use it. Because you're already fast enough with without it. But here, we got the legendary from uh the Atlantean storm. We can go see how much this is compared to the Kraken Herald. And then again, the Kraken Herald is the lesser form of the legendaries. So it's weaker than like the crowned bass. See? And it's 2,000 more cash than this legendary. Yeesh. Hello, Azora. Welcome to the stream. But like you can see how if a subspace maelstrom shark can't beat the Kraken Herald and it only gets better from there, then why would you farm at the area for money if the only thing that beats it, like beats the Kraken Herald, is the mythical? And then again, that's the weakest of the high tier fish in the Kraken pool. Like if I go back and I get the mythical out of the like a subspace mythical out from the Kraken pool, it'll be like at least 20k or more. Which is why in terms of money and EXP, the Kraken pool is like the best place. Even if you get a bunch of crates. Yeah. But then again, it might be subject to change because of, you know, like them nerfing stuff and whatnot. Like here, this is the best mythical and it's subspace. I'll showcase this one as well. Thank you for the follow, Azora. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know what the new rods will be like. If they cost more than $1 million and they're bad, I'm gonna be like, this is just Atlantis all over again. Yeah, that's because I'm trying to make this a lot better. But like, see, 22,000, and this is the best fish. How much did I use? I like a bunch. I can't really say a number. But yeah, that was the best fish out of the Kraken pool, and it's 23,000 nearly, which is that's a lot. What do you mean I have common sailfish? I have every single thing sparkling. I'm trying to get it shiny. That's because I'm trying to make my entire bestiary shiny and sparkling. Like, look. I have all of the trash items shiny sparkling, all the light blues, all the pinks, and light greens, or the greens. I'm still finishing purples. And I only need really like one or two legendaries, and then the orca. Well, it's not hard to get them SS. I just need to wait for a shiny surge. Like, if anything, I'm pretty much almost done. Because if we look at this, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 fish. So it's not going to take that long. Especially since it's only 18 fish. And I just got Sparkling Surge. There we go, just got a Sparkling Mustard Fish. Wasn't expecting a Sparkling Surge though. And I don't really need a Sparkling Surge. Oh well, is there anything that needs to be sparkling? Doesn't really look like it. Other than the countdown perch. Which, where'd it go? Oh, it probably went all the way up here. Yeah, there it is. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of the issue here is because I keep getting sparkling surge, even though I don't need sparkling surge anymore. I don't need the Knight of Luminous. I already have all the fish I need sparkling. I do need it soon when I have the Ancient Kraken and the Long Pike. But right now I haven't caught either of those, so I don't need it. So I'm just gonna have to skip it. Just I gotta skip it, man. But what I do if they're rare, like orca, if I get a boost to shiny chance, I will just start trying to get shiny on it. Like not shiny surge, just shiny chance. Because the only reason why I would, the only time I would do the purples is if I get shiny surge and not shiny chance. Because shiny chance is like I'm basically having a chance to get it, like small chance. Even though shiny surge is also a small chance because 3%, it's a lot bigger than the shiny chance. Because I'm pretty sure shiny chance is 1%. Which I mean, like, I would also do that with the long pike and the ancient kraken if I had them, but I don't. because I want to finish this as fast as I can. It's not something I want to like just sit around and be like, "Yep, just chilling out," you know, doing nothing. No, I want to be able to finish with shiny and sparkling bestiary as fast as I can before the update, because if I don't hurry up, when the new update hits, it's gonna have more secret fish and like a bunch more fish that I would have to catch. And especially like each week as well. Like if I don't catch the ancient kraken this week, I'm gonna probably have to catch more fish because I want to just be able to have the ancient kraken and then only have to catch like the phantom meg during Saturday and Sunday. But if I can't do that, then it's like, well, fuck, I'm screwed. That's sparkling. Mutated fish again, bruh. Sparkling fish again. Bruh. I'm getting very unlucky with the shiny chance. Sparkling fish again. Shiny fish. There we go. There we go. Yippee. I have Phantom Megalodon, but I'm not trading it. Or giving it. shiny big axolotl. Why do I keep catching deep embryos? What? I'm not catching them, I'm appraising it. And it's basically for me to get shiny on it. That's why I'm appraising it. It's not catching it. No, you cannot be brain rot. I've already told you that numerous times. It's not gonna change after like several days. It's gonna stay the same, bro. No brain rot. What do you mean that didn't work? I will time you out if you're gonna be brain rot. That's what I've told you before. I don't want you to just randomly be saying random stuff. There we go. There we go. All I need to do is just get the Kraken Herald now. And then I have legendaries and the other stuff done. I'm pretty sure I have it done though. Here, let me check. Atlantis. No, I got it. All right, well, I'm gonna stop streaming for now because I've already did a lot of stuff and it's been 3 hours, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll see y'all tomorrow next stream, and yeah, bye bye.